Oh, for various reasons. The first one is that I really I've been passionate about knowledge sharing, and that's one thing that I've been doing back in India as well. And when you get a chance to come and meet some of the best people from about 64 countries, you can't let go of that opportunity, and that's why.
To see what's going on in this Creative Commons environment, because you learn a lot of things here. You pretty much get to know what's happening in the area of commons this year, or what happened this year, and what will happen possibly the next year. You meet lots of lovely people, and you're able to work with them. So that's the general one. Specifically, I came here as project lead from England and Wales, because I'm Greek, but I live in the UK. So I had a number of projects I was doing, a couple of projects I was doing. And some research, some activism, and I wanted to share my research with the rest of the people.
I'm part of a media project called Global Voices, and Global Voices is actually tightly connected to CC and iCommons. Our content is all published under CC license.
I'm translating for Global Voices, which is an international group of bloggers, and I and Hanako, we do the Japanese content, so we translate Japanese blogs into English. And the whole Global Voices project is on Creative Commons, so everything is Creative Commons licensed, so that there's that connection to iSummit. And then when I was looking at the iSummit information, there was nothing about translation on it. And since we're here, I thought, well, why don't we go there and do a session on that? So we did a session about open translation, which is basically you have this content and it's open, anybody can copy it, but it's not being translated. So how can we start getting people to translate this kind of stuff?
I was invited because iSummit wanted to organize a panel on the Internet Bill of Rights, a new idea of which I am one of the promoters, and so I was invited to speak at the workshop.
Mostly out of personal interest. I hope I'm gonna be able to do something with my business as well, but for the moment being, I wasn't too sure about what I'm here for open business. I followed the open business tab and I wasn't too sure about what open business actually is, so I came here to find out and to try to define together with the others how we're going to move for the future in the open business field. My business is consulting and trading. I'm based in Shanghai, in China, and I help European companies to explore the Chinese market and to either sell their products or get products from China and start up projects.
Because I get the sponsorship. I'm a musician. I released in Creative Commons license album for 4 years.
Why did you decide to release your music with CC licenses?
I think some friend asked me 4 years ago when Creative Commons idea first jumped into Taiwan area, and I think many people think this is a good kind idea. So maybe it's nothing to do with business, money, and got something to do with the kindness and the interest and the fun. So we have many Creative Commons event, and I almost take some responsibility for the music part.
今回はクリプトンフューチャーメディアっていう会社の中で著作権を考えるという部署にいまして、勉強も兼ねて、あとは発表と展示を兼ねてきました。今はクリエイティブコモンズのライセンスを参考にして、僕たちがやってる仕事に、少しでも応用できるように、例えばアトリビューションの部分とかを少しずつ変えて使わせてもらっています。で将来的にはCC をもう少し上手に中に取り込むようにできればいいなと思います。
I think the biggest highlight is, I would say, the people, and this is across any conference that I've been to, is that I think that the most interesting thing that happens is just meeting people, sharing your experiences, taking lessons from what other people have been doing successfully, and trying and getting back to India and implementing them. I think that's my biggest takeaway.
Well, to meet face-to-face with a number of people I've been corresponding via email first, and well, some of the keynotes were pretty good. Very good.
I will ask a question about CC is a Confucian Commons. Are we creating confusions because more and more discussions coming around, and sometimes we got to find some solution here. And iSummit last year, this is I think it's the first time. Maybe there'll be another iSummit next year, and the people come here to find some solution. But every time, I think we making more and more confusions, making more and more problems. We are troublemakers. And, one sentence about iSummit is confusion commons.
The research track, basically.
It's been very interesting. I've been meeting a lot of great people, like connecting all these people who are doing very, very interesting things. Yeah, I think that's what I've been enjoying the most.
There were some really good of the plenary talks, the main talks. There was one by Mohammed, I forget his last name, Mohammed, who gave a talk about Al Jazeera and open content, which I really liked. That was the first day, and he's actually also is a member of Global Voices, but I never met him before. So that was really kind of interesting. Basically everything that's in the summit that's really practical and hands-on and concrete, I'm really into. And the stuff that's more abstract, I'm not really so interested in. So I would say it was about half-half.
Well, it was very hard for me to get into everything that was happening because there were so many things that were happening in such a short time. And so, for me, the most interesting part, apart from our workshop, was the keynotes. There were some very inspirational keynotes with very new intellectual thinking. So they really made me think of new things and get back home with new ideas and new concepts.
レッシングさん、ジョルジさんはじめさまざまな権利関係の問題とかを代表されている方がいらっしゃるので、ぜひなんかお話を伺いたいと思いまして、それがとても素晴らしかったです。